Tonight, we are going to witness something impossible. The moment when the universe began. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of time. Behind you, everything you have ever known. The Earth, the Moon, the Sun, the stars, the Milky Way. Every galaxy scattered across the night sky. Ahead of you, nothing. No planets, no stars, no galaxies, only darkness. Now imagine traveling backwards. The Earth disappears. The Sun fades away. The stars vanish. Galaxies drift closer together. The universe grows smaller, hotter, brighter. Billions of years pass in reverse. Everything that has ever existed moves toward a single moment, a beginning. For thousands of years, people have wondered how everything started. Ancient civilizations created myths. Philosophers searched for answers. Scientists built enormous telescopes and looked deeper into space than anyone thought possible. What they discovered was extraordinary. The universe was not always filled with stars. There was a time when no galaxy existed, no planet, no Earth, no sun. There was a beginning, and tonight we are going to travel there, to the first moments of cosmic history, to the birth of the stars, the birth of light, the birth of time itself. Our journey to the beginning of everything begins now. The journey begins. We move backwards through time. Millions of years pass, then billions. The familiar universe slowly disappears. The continents of Earth have not yet formed. The moon is gone. The young sun fades into darkness. Keep traveling. The Milky Way itself begins to change. Stars that once filled the night sky vanish one by one. Entire galaxies drift together, collide, merge. The universe becomes younger, smaller, brighter. Every step backwards takes us to a stranger place. Eventually, we reach a time before our sun existed, before the Earth, before any planet circled any star. The cosmos is filled with enormous clouds of gas. Across the darkness, the first galaxies are beginning to form. Countless young stars flood the universe with light, but they were not the first. Keep traveling. The galaxies disappear. The stars fade away. One by one, the lights of the cosmos are extinguished. The universe enters a strange and silent age. There are no familiar constellations, no planets, no glowing nebulae, only vast clouds of hydrogen and helium stretching across space. Gravity quietly gathers those clouds together. The first stars have not yet been born. The universe waits. For hundreds of millions of years, almost nothing changes. Then, the darkness ends, somewhere in the young cosmos. Gravity squeezes a giant cloud of gas. It grows hotter, denser, brighter, until suddenly, the first star ignites. For the first time, light shines across the universe. A new chapter begins. Soon, more stars appear, then entire clusters, then galaxies. The darkness slowly gives way to light. Those first stars were unlike the stars we see today. Many were enormous, hundreds of times more massive than our sun. They burned with incredible intensity, but their lives were short. Inside their blazing cores, they created the first heavy elements: carbon, oxygen, iron, the building blocks of future worlds. When those ancient stars died, they exploded across space, their ashes scattered through the cosmos. Those ashes would one day become new stars, new planets, and eventually living creatures. Perhaps that is one of the strangest ideas in all of science. The atoms inside your body were once inside ancient stars. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, the oxygen you breathe, all of them began a journey billions of years ago. But our journey is not over. Travel farther back. The first stars disappear. The galaxies fade. The universe grows younger still. The great clouds of gas have not yet formed. There are no stars, no planets, no black holes, only a hot young cosmos, filled with light, a light so bright that nothing else could exist. The universe is less than 1,000,000 years old. Matter races through space. Temperatures are unimaginably high. Yet, with every passing moment, the cosmos continues to expand. And as it expands, it cools, slowly, steadily. The building blocks of everything around us are beginning to appear. Hydrogen, helium, the simplest elements in existence, the raw material for every future star, every future galaxy, every future world. The universe is building itself, piece by piece. And if we continue our journey backwards, there is only one place left to go, the beginning itself. Imagine watching the entire universe shrink. Every cloud of gas, every future star, every future galaxy, every future planet, everything moving closer together. The cosmos grows hotter, brighter, denser. Time itself seems to race backwards. The young universe is now only thousands of years old, then hundreds, then days, then hours, then minutes. The familiar universe has vanished. There are no stars, no galaxies, no planets, only an endless sea of energy and light. Keep traveling. The universe is now less than a second old. Temperatures rise beyond imagination. Matter itself struggles to exist. The laws of physics we know today begin to blur. This is as far as science can confidently guide us. Beyond this point, certainty disappears for a long time. People imagined the Big Bang as a giant explosion. But the truth is stranger. There was no empty space waiting for the universe to appear. There was no giant void surrounding it. There was no cosmic room for an explosion to happen inside. The Big Bang was not an explosion in space. It was the beginning of space itself, the beginning of the universe we know. Imagine the surface of a balloon. As the balloon expands, every point moves away from every other point. Now imagine shrinking that balloon, smaller and smaller and smaller, until the entire surface becomes a single point. The universe works in a similar way. As we travel backwards, everything moves toward an ancient beginning, a beginning so extreme that our current understanding of physics reaches its limits. And here, we encounter one of the greatest mysteries in science. What happened before? The honest answer is simple. Nobody knows. Perhaps there was a time before the universe. Perhaps there was another cosmos. Perhaps countless universes exist. Or perhaps time itself began with the Big Bang. If that is true, then There was no before, no earlier moment, no waiting, no endless darkness stretching into the past. Simply the beginning. It is a difficult idea to accept. Our minds search for causes. Every story has a first page. Every journey has a starting point. Every sunrise has a night before it. But the birth of the universe may not follow the rules we experience every day. Perhaps asking what came before the Big Bang is like asking what lies north of the North Pole. The question itself may not have an answer. Perhaps that is perfectly fine, because despite everything we do not know, we have discovered something extraordinary. From that tiny beginning came everything, every star that has ever shone, every galaxy ever formed, every planet that ever existed, every mountain, every ocean, every living creature, every human being. The universe did not remain a sea of energy forever. It expanded, it cooled, it changed. The first atoms formed, the first stars ignited, the first galaxies appeared, and billions of years later, in one quiet corner of the cosmos, a small blue planet formed around an ordinary star. On that world, life emerged. It grew, it changed, it learned, and eventually, it began to ask questions. Questions about the stars, questions about the galaxies, questions about the beginning of everything. Perhaps that is the most remarkable part of this story. After billions of years of cosmic history, the universe found a way to wonder about itself. And perhaps that is the most remarkable part of this story. After billions of years of cosmic history, the universe found a way to wonder about itself. Think about it. The atoms inside your body have traveled across almost the entire history of the cosmos. Long before the Earth existed, they were part of ancient stars. Long before those stars existed, they were part of the young universe itself. Their journey began near the dawn of time, and somehow, after billions of years of change, they became you, a conscious observer, able to look up at the night sky, able to ask where everything came from, able to imagine events that happened billions of years before the first human ever lived. For most of cosmic history, there was no one to witness the universe, no eyes to see the stars, no minds to wonder about distant galaxies, no questions, no stories, only space, only time, only the slow unfolding of cosmic history. Then, somewhere in the darkness, life appeared, and with it came curiosity, the desire to understand, the desire to explore, the desire to know. That curiosity carried us from caves to cities, from simple observations of the night sky to powerful telescopes capable of looking across billions of light years. It allowed us to discover planets around distant stars, to measure the age of the universe, to trace our origins back to the first moments of existence. But even now, some mysteries remain. What happened before the Big Bang? Why does the universe exist at all? Why do the laws of physics have the form they do? Will we ever know? Perhaps. Or perhaps some mysteries will always remain beyond our reach, waiting for future generations to continue the search. Because the story of the universe is not finished. The cosmos is still expanding, still changing, still evolving. New stars are being born, new planets are forming, and somewhere, at this very moment, light is beginning a journey that may last millions or even billions of years before reaching another world. The universe is alive with possibility, and perhaps that is the greatest lesson hidden within our journey. Not that everything began, not that everything will one day end, but that we are fortunate enough to exist somewhere in between, to witness the stars, to explore the cosmos, to ask questions, and to search for answers. Now return to the present. The earth is still here. The sun still shines. The stars still fill the night sky. The universe is still young. Compared to the immense history we have explored, it has barely begun. Tonight, somewhere in the cosmos, a new star is being born. Somewhere, a distant planet circles its sun. Somewhere, the story of the universe continues. And here we are, on a small world orbiting an ordinary star, looking up, wondering, trying to understand how it all began. Perhaps we will never know every answer, but the search itself is part of what makes us human. Thank you for joining me on this quiet journey to the beginning of everything. Until our next voyage among the stars, may your curiosity remain endless. May your sense of wonder never fade. And may you always remember to look up